But my eyes are also always low.
I'm mixed. My
eyes are...
You guys are literally entangled.
Because yes, it's a mess. Is it a perfect heart? No.
No, see, my thing is I learned very early on that if I just constantly keep my eyes low,
it's a mess.
No one will ever judge me when my eyes are actually low.
See, that's hard. That's
Yeah. So like 9th grade when I was like smoking big tree, like in the high school bathroom and shit. You know, it was like, oh, Elijah's high. No, Elijah's not high. He's just always sleepy.
I just picture a PE teacher coming in. Oh, Elijah smoked the big tree again.
My assistant
big
principal,
tree Elijah.
One day my assistant principal was like, Elijah, just go home.
Big tree Elijah.
I walked in after open lunch, and she was maybe where you're standing, and she like looked at me, and she's like, just go home. And I was like, you're right.
She was looking out for you.
And I walked back home, and I got my ass whooped because my mom caught me skipping, and she said, you skipping school.
Why's your mom keep catching these stories?
Man, because Brenda be honest.
Mom knows. Okay.
Oh, yeah, you can't hide anything.
I know. She
I
likes you
had
a lot.
a drunk person talk with your mom. That's what
My mom really enjoyed you. She was like, he's great.
She's awesome.
Is the camera running? Did this nigga just say his mom enjoyed me on camera?
Yeah.
I want there to be jokes about this later.
I'm ready for all the heat. I stay ready.
Jones session.
Your mom was amazing.
I stay warm.
I was trying not to. You know when like you
I
can
wanted
tell,
her to drink, but everyone's be like, don't get your mom drunk.
Because she's already lit as is. So
She's already on
why?
10. She's amazing.
Are we on 10 yet?
Are we on 10 yet? All right, let's goo this.
Just do
No,
this.
they're feeding themselves.
That's what that smell
Check
is.
it.
I was like, something smells so wrong.
Yeah, I just not had to say it to their faces.
It's like, damn, this shit smells immaculate.
Yeah.
Where'd y'all get food from?
There's a spot like a few blocks away called Mr. Rotisserie.
My dude.
Yes,
he said
it is.
jerk rotisserie chicken salad.
That
Yeah,
sounds like sex.
And I heard that. I was like, yo, that sounds amazing.
Amazing. Look at that. You better eat that thing, boy. Yeah.
Oh shit, that's yours. Yeah, yo.
When I had a long day, I guess my flexibility. Like,
What time did you get off work?
I didn't get home last night until like 4:30.
Yeah.
And then like,
God
I
bless
I think
came
he's
back
a
with, like a whole bunch of shit.
bouncer
Like, fuck.
at Velvet Lounge.
Velvet.
I'm actually secretly the manager.
Secretly. Why is it so secret?
It's none of their fucking business who the fuck the manager is.
Whoa!
There's like fucking 4 people that work there at one time and that's it. Managers are usually for like spots where it's like, oh, we got 10 to 15 people. At Velvet, it's like you come through, you be like, oh, he worked.
I gotta get rid of
Oh,
this.
he worked
I'm
here.
sorry. Oh, he worked there. And then that's it. That's really it. You come into Velvet, you're like, oh yeah, he definitely worked.
It was a mistake.
And that's it. That's it. We don't even wear work shirts. You can tell by the way we walk. It's like, oh, he on the job.
Yeah.
That's a work nigga.
Do it. Now he on the job.
Swallow up, swallow up, swallow up, swallow up, swallow up. So that's nigga. He gets throw him a rubber band.
Yes, you did.
Throw him a rubber band. The fact you got that on deck. You
Take the glasses off too.
You were ready.
Money shot.
Is this?
It's
Hold on, and then there's
What
more.
happens to-
There is more.
Oh god, it was a
It wasn't that bad. Alright, so it was bad enough to make my
And
cavity.
then,
I
of
didn't know
course,
I have
because he
her.
always makes me feel bad about bad jokes. It's either hit or miss. It's either
I'll
I do
save
really
that.
good, and
Oh,
if it's bad, he
nothing.
goes.
Yo, I used to
He
use
does that to
that.
me all the time.
I used to use it in my classroom. I used to use that in my classroom when kids got wrong answers. Like,
No, not to your kids.
all the fucking time. I still use it. And then
He did
anytime.
that with his students. I
Yeah.
could never do that.
What? No, fuck them kids, yo. Fuck them kids.
They suck though. You see.
Yo.
Hey, that was a
Yes.
bar.
Yes.
That was a bar.
Yes. Oh.
I mean, I say fuck them kids, but like, I'm really here for them. But like, fuck them kids.
But seriously.
I don't want them to know
Like,
that I love
But
them.
this is also like real life. It prepares them for real life.
It's true.
Yeah, no, nobody cares about you in real life.
I don't know why I tried to get out of the
I don't
way
wanna say all that.
for a kid when I sprained my ankle, and I was like,
In the
you know
face.
what?
So what you do is you feint like you're about to throw it at their face, and then you throw it at their legs, and then they jump. And when they jump, they land on the ball, so then they slip and, hit their head on the face.
Yep. I like that.
And you just built like a whole
As a teacher, I love
Goldberg machine out
Oh,
of
fuck the kid, Joe.
Amen.
Dog, dip, and dodge.
If you can dodge a rook, you can dodge a ball. For the record, I was teacher of the year one time. But still, one time was important. The kids love me. I just got off the phone with one of my kids from Houston from 4 years ago.
But it's true.
Telling
Like,
him how
fuck the kid.
I appreciate Ugly God. You guys ever listen to Ugly God?
Everyone's listening to Ugly God at least one time in their life.
Yeah, well, this nigga's new album is
That's some
amazing.
heavy stuff.
I take that back. It's not amazing.
I'm about to say, you
it's,
are reaching, my brother.
it's not bad. It's good.
Damn.
All right. Where's Coop at?
Yeah, I started recording when you did a tutorial on how to fuck.
Yo, call her. You call her.
Hey Siri. Phone's at 10%.
First of all, Siri, she does not fuck with nobody.
My phone's at 10%.
Did you say loop?
Siri,
Did you
Siri.
say soup? Like, no, I didn't say none of
I
that.
say
Siri,
no.
Siri
say
was
none
like,
of
this
that
nigga won't
shit.
call my government on
A
camera.
conspiracy theory. I think Starbucks intentionally fucks up people's names on the cup when you like give it to them.
Yeah.
So people take pictures of it and be like, yo, what the fuck? And give Starbucks free
Hey,
advertising
Sam.
online.
You on your way?
Smart. Yeah.
I also saw something where it
10
was like a
minutes?
thread of like white people complaining
I
about
bet.
Chipotle
I
and they're
hope you
like
have
bay
something on
leaf
your stomach,
being
'cause we're
caught
about
in
to
their
wrap
rice.
up. Yeah,
And they're like,
see you in 10
yo,
minutes.
how
The
dare they eat
plantain
leaves
supernova in the
Like
sky.
readable. So I was like, yo,
Bye. See you in
they've
10
never seen
minutes.
a season in their lives,
She
so
says
they're like
10 minutes
freaking
away.
the fuck out.
10
Because all they know
minutes,
is salt and
10,
pepper.
20.
Yeah, I think
And a pepper is too much. And they're like, I gotta sue Chipotle
can't
because
not.
how dare they leave this
Traditionally
leaf in my soup, in my burrito bowl.
But like,
Ma'am, it is a basil leaf.
I didn't
This is
know.
for flavor.
Time, like,
Do they
I
not
feel like
know
every
that
time,
the green
like,
little
when I first
specks
met
in
her,
it
she
is
was
already
always
like,
And
what do you think
but
that
like, it was like
is?
the late
I
that
thought
I
it was
am,
green
so it was like you're on
specks.
time. She was like,
it's actually
I
basil.
thought it was a green pepper.
Like, what are you talking about? Right here, right here, right here, right here, baby.
right here, right here, right here.
Right here, baby.
Sing your
the
song.
only time Coop's ever been late for any of our shoots was my fault. That was one time she was late. It was my fault. Yeah.
Well, when I first met her, she was late. But it was like, she was late the way I'm late, which is like 10 minutes.
At that
It's like 10 minutes. And that I'm always about 10, 15 minutes late. Because time isn't
Because
real.
black people.
So that's why you drive the way you do.
Oh, I just drive like that.
Oh.
I learned to drive in Jersey.
There you go. There you go.
You know what's funny though? Hold on, you know what's funny?
Knows.
My parents didn't know that when you get your permit, you can only drive in that state. So they taught me how to drive in Plainfield. It was like, and then we got pulled over, and the cop knew my dad because my dad's a Prince Hall Mason, and so the cop knew my dad and was like, "Yo, cop, you can't have people, you can't have your son driving out here. That's illegal." And I'm just sitting out here shitting my pants.
Like
Like,
freaking
oh
out.
shit, I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail.
Like, damn, I done fucked up now.
And yeah, so you're not
yo,
allowed to do that.
so
we,
the part-
we left
the part-
you at Safeway.
The part where he says his
Right.
dad is a Mason,
And he got
do
here
we have
before
any
I
like
know.
music clips for like the alien music from X-Files?
We can find some.
As soon as he said my dad's a like
This is
a
why I wear
Mason,
this ring. It's
I
an
like I
Illuminati
heard
ring.
it. I heard the music. Like
It's an Illuminati ring because people always make fun of.
yeah. I heard it. I was like, yo, we got it.
Like
Masons.
But Prince Hall was actually a slave in the Freemason
Because it is like some
house.
secret, top secret.
And so then he took everything that he learned to build community
I can't
within
do.
his own
Okay.
community.
Top flight security of the
Right,
world.
right, right.
I know, I didn't.
For
I
lack
was
of
like,
better
fuck.
words.
So repetitive. I was an English teacher, if you guys
I just
didn't know
don't-
that. Also history.
How
What the
Music,
hell are you
so-
looking at?
I don't know much.
Wow, Juice, take that porn off your phone.
I'm actually looking this up to have food when I get back from work.
I know
I
that's
thought you were saying I'm looking this up because I'm pro porn.
Again,
I am
today?
Very.
What's your
Yeah, I've worked. I'm
Well-
always working. It's terrible.
I mean, no, that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, you gotta
What's
get
your
that
top 3
ice
porn
to
It's like
categories?
another all-nighter.
Audio.
Another all-nighter.
Audio?
Audio.
And black.
What is audio?
Audio.
Wait,
is
hold on,
our top
wait. What's
porn
audio?
Category.
No, like,
Audio?
I don't like video. I just
Audio
like.
is
You like to hear it?
You just
You
wanna
like the
hear,
fake moan?
You just want to
Bruh,
listen.
it could
no,
be
no,
me
no, no,
moaning.
no, no. Whoa,
I could be
whoa, whoa.
moaning.
He didn't say he likes fake moan. Hold up.
No, like, it's like
We asked what's your favorite porn
I
category.
said audio. Because like, here's the thing. There's like a specific kind where it's just like,
he really means it.
it's like they build up stories and whatnot, and they start talking, and then they get into
Oh, like podcasts. Like podcasts have like the Zane Chronicles.
You want the storyline with the
You're listening to Zane
Zane Chronicles has one.
That's the build up for you. That nigga said I love the build up. That's the build up for you.
I get it.
Well, no. Okay, wait. I got questions. Hold on. Because
I can 5 minutes of this.
do you mean like the average bullshit porn story, or do you mean like the actual like anticipation and discussion of like her walls were pulsating and all this like other bullshit?
I don't like that. Like,
I don't like that shit. I don't know. But so
You said that and I got disgusted. I was like, yo,
so yeah, because I'm a sick fuck.
I put on a blindfold. I put on some scented candles. I get on my like wireless.
Right, you masturbate with cocoa butter, don't you?
No.
I picture of you guys. I didn't know he's gonna do all of that.
That's some real shit.
Straight shitty, baby.
Straight, all shady. So we've been, I get really excited to go to random bars and ask random people what their favorite porn categories are, because, especially when it's couples, because it creates this very awkward situation when there's creates this very awkward situation when it's like a couple and you're like, hey, Mr. Guy and Mrs. Guy, what is your favorite porn category? And then they're like, okay, I don't watch porn. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. You get pussy like,
let's do this
once
better.
every 2 months.
What's everyone's top 2 porn sites going in a circle?
Go that ass in a circle.
Going with me? So, X videos and X videos, yeah.
That's not a porn, it's a porn site, but it's not specific. That's general. X video has
So
like a
you
whole
mean
bunch
like-
of
Wait,
shit.
so you mean streaming site or
Browser,
actual
or-
website? Because I don't pay for porn, so I don't know the names
Nah,
of the websites.
No, the website's there. You can go to websites and visit.
Yeah.
Like for me,
I don't know how to answer that.
for me, it would be Hood Hoes with a Z and Private Society.
Yo, actually, nah, fuck that. I think I know.
You know
and
exactly,
now I'm gonna write these
you know
down.
exactly where I'm going.
I'm taking
with
notes,
this.
so everyone just keeps saying the
Because
things.
when you said X, it's like, nah, that's too broad. That's
yeah,
too
I got
broad.
you.
Like,
I thoroughly enjoy. All right, this may sound dark.
No, say that out. Just say that out. My shit was dark. That second part was dark.
Dark, and I want you to just hold on to that because it's gonna go full circle. So I thoroughly enjoy dark. I thoroughly enjoy watching Blacked because I love watching white women get fucked by black men.
No, I can see the
Yeah,
jokes
full
there.
circle, right?
Yeah.
'Cause
It's like a circle.
darkies and lighties. So I thoroughly enjoy watching white women get dick down from black men. But I hate the way they talk about like, oh, let me get your big black cock. Like, that shit's disgusting to me.
Your
That's
jaw was so open.
Ew, that mouth. That position.
Thanks.
so I thoroughly enjoy Blacked, and then I like the facade of the like, I don't know what it's called, but where the casting shit.
Describe it.
The casting couch?
couch?
Yeah, it's like the stanky ass leather black couch. Yo, that job probably funky as fuck. Is that what it's called? Casting couch.
So many.
I love the facade of that. I love the facade of that.
Oh my god.
Because it's like, oh man. Never mind. I'm not even gonna say
You
that.
are so mean to them. You're gonna fuck your woman.
I am X videos. I didn't know it was a broad thing.
Well, no,
Nah,
because
you broad,
those are
you
streaming
broad,
sites,
Sam.
though.
Yeah, I know, but it's
I didn't realize until you.
Alright, so what category do you like click on?
Okay, so my top 3 of categories, just two.
We're not gonna go all the way out, just 2.
I appreciate that.
She
Seriously.
got like 10.
No, it's just really like at max 5.
She got like
Whatever.
Max.
Max.
Let me
like,
tell you, what
whatever.
makes strong couples is watching porn together.
Together. Seriously. Because you're like, why should I do that more?
Unless it's gay porn. Because I'm not watching that.
I don't mind lesbian. I like lesbian.
I like
porn.
the the girl stuff,
because
especially when
It's
they're
boring.
like
What are you doing?
masturbating.
How do I know it's over?
It's a sensual thing.
How do I know the gay porn's over?
It's a lot of moist women.
Oh,
Moist.
Sesame
He
Timbers.
said, how do I know it's over?
I don't know.
I like my women like I like my kids.
It's like when there's a guy and a girl, you know, because it's like the little.
Anytime I watch lesbian porn, I'm just like, this is practice for me.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what
so
it is. It's just
just
that's
imagine
cool,
yourself
Like knowing you're
inserting
eating the pussy
yourself.
correctly, like
then-
techniques and shit, like you know.
But the clip could go on for like 12 hours.
Because guys be all like,
women could go on for
but
12
girls
hours.
be
That's what I'm
like,
saying. But like for men, it's something.
Sensual, it's sexual.
It's
So then I
something
take that
spiritual.
and like, hey babe, why don't you try it like this?
Yeah.
And like it's a learning experience for
I
me
think
at least.
so. Especially for all women. I mean,
Exactly.
shit, pleasure yourself. It's a spiritual thing. I love that shit.
It's a really
Under pressure.
under pleasure.
Under pleasure.
No.
Not the boo boo. I hate that part.
Solo and
Jesus?
interracial couples. That's the last.
I feel like, yeah, can we do core
I like
categories?
interracial. I like
Yeah,
interracial.
solo.
I feel like that.
Wait.
Solo was low key a very dark category.
Why?
Wow.
Have you ever like watched solo videos?
I haven't dug too
Like,
deep
by
into
yourself
solo.
videos? Solo videos reminds me of people who's just like, I mean, we all have solo hours, you feel what I'm saying? But to watch a nigga solo,
Shout out to my hand.
To watch like a man solo, a nigga solo, or just like a person?
No, I use nigga in there.
Oh, gotcha. I was like, oh my gosh.
Niggas are just like, dude.
Like a man just like.
Niggas just like.
Why does all men why is your assumption that men slump over? Like,
I don't know, because I feel like it's like.
Did you say her back curl?
It's like a commitment.
So you saying men have bad posture?
yeah.
That's
No,
sexist.
when she said men, though, she started looking around.
So right now, what I pulled from that is that men have bad posture. Men are all looking for a corner to come on because
And we're beating off
a
in
corner
public.
to come on.
And we're beating off
We're
in
beating off in
public.
public.
Because like that description was like,
You're describing a homeless man in New York subway.
No, that's what I'm saying. I had a bad experience on the metro
Oh my God.
where a guy pulled out his shit in front of me and was just like, yeah. Like, and he was trying to like lock eye contact with somebody, and he caught me, and I was like, oh no.
But see, don't you feel like that
And it was
defines
just like, yeah.
like
Ooh,
your
I got
DC
you, yeah.
experience?
And he was like,
You're
oh,
not a real
Was it in
DMVer.
DC? Did
It
this
wasn't
happen in
DC.
Okay.
I feel like you're not a real DMVer
Y'all
until
niggas,
you
y'all
watch
niggas are
somebody
from Philly
masturbate.
now, so I gotta
Whoa,
ask.
not from.
I gotta
Not
ask.
from.
You guys are from Philly
We are not
now.
from
Where did you
Philly.
drive
Right,
from?
we're not from Philly
What's your
now.
address?
We're not
What's your
from
address?
Philly.
What's your address?
Whoa.
Our address is
Where is it located? Where
It's
is it?
located in.
currently live in Philadelphia.
Oh wow.
But I'm not from Philadelphia.
Well, you're not from
That's
anywhere.
fine. That's
fine.
oh, you said you're not from
You
anywhere.
have
I'm
no
from
belly button.
Pretty Girl County.
You're not a real
Aw.
PG County.
PG.
Yeah, out here.
Shout out.
Or whatever.
So, what's your top 2 porn
Okay,
categories?
so I like.
Yeah, 3
I
was a
like.
lot. Oh my
I like browsers.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, let's do. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's do. I feel like categories is easier though. No websites.
No, because when she says websites, it's like browsers, and nigga like, okay.
All right, fine.
what part of
Okay, no.
browsers?
Well,
I like,
what
I
part-
do
what
like
part?
the lesbian sensual shit. So I do like the massage rooms and shit like that. But then,
Is there a difference
I
between
do
lesbian
like-
and lesbian sensual?
no,
Lesbian, like,
like
oh.
themselves,
Ah.
themselves.
Okay.
Like I do like that.
You're
But then
lesbians Mandy Fresh.
I like the family matters.
You will not do that to Manny Fresh.
Mandy
Guys,
Fresh.
hold on, wait.
I like the
A bomb-
stories
a bomb
of
was
the
dropped.
family matters.
What? You like the whole stepsister?
I do like.
What the fuck? What? I'm sorry. No judgment. Judgment free
It is
zone.
Supposed to be a
what it
judgment
is.
free
I'm not
zone. You're the
judging.
only one cursing.
I'm
I was
not
like, hey
judging.
man, you know how you
That's
live.
what's up.
But that shit cracks me up.
My stepdad
It's almost
left the
like-
house.
Or my
But it's almost like a
stepbrother.
reality show. You're like, ooh.
It is a reality
like,
show.
It's like an episode of Real World.
Are you kidding?
Are you there to get off or to laugh? I'm so confused. Like I just picture,
like, oh,
I
he
just
ain't
picture you
shit.
rubbing one out and like, oh my god, that was so funny. Oh, kind of close. Be careful. Don't want to lose this one.
Oh my god.
And I think the little old men are cute. I like old men.
Old men?
They're so
With their
adorable.
wrinkly sack.
Little wrinkly.
Like gray pubes?
Little
you know what?
wrinkly.
It could happen.
She nicknamed the sack Little Wrinkly. Little
Little wrinkly. Little wrinkly. That sounds like a little.
No, but
around
those are
here.
just like pastimes. I don't get off to that.
Come on now.
That's what's supposed to be about when everyone gets off to.
Oh, what we get off to? That's a different
That's too
whole.
late.
That's
No,
a
no,
whole
it's too
different,
late.
Oh,
That's
okay.
too late.
That's a whole
It's
different.
too late. Like,
I
she
don't want
already
you to go too
committed.
deep because
That's
like if you
your
go too
own
deep,
category.
everyone's gonna think about it like, did I give away the what I get off to?
I feel
Was that
that.
the same?
Well,
You do become a different person.
Yeah, you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want to get started?
Yeah. Does everyone take like a shower after too? Like, whoa.
After you masturbate?
Have you masturbated?
Take a shower?
I know I don't finish the video because I feel like a sinner after I've nutted.
A sinner.
Being a
Because I'm like, oh my gosh, that's like horrible.
Yo, hold
I was
on,
like,
wait.
look at this poor woman.
Because story time with Teddy. Rashawn has some friends, and I'm not gonna mention friends' names mainly because I don't remember their names.
Okay, that's
good. Don't do
that's
nice.
But you were telling me that you had some friends who just like in their house would just have porn on casually on the television, like they're watching fucking Dragon Ball Z.
They went to our school.
Like Dragon Ball
no one's masturbating.
It
no
was
one's like, no one's
time
dicks
on
out.
Dragon Ball
It's
Z.
like, yo,
big booty hoes. And they were like
Big
on
wet
top of the
booty
car,
78.
and they're squeezing
And also,
sponge,
to that effect,
like suds on their asses, and they're like.
To that effect, there's no way that all those movies
I like
and Big
that.
Booty 78 that they made 78 versions of that. I don't believe that that's ever happened. But her friends like would just casually have people at the house,
And it was like
and
some
they
hip
just
hop music, and then you hear like the ad-libs. Oh yeah.
Is that the butt cheek?
And all the niggas
That's a butt
were
cheek?
sitting there like
Hey babe, hey babe, hey babe.
congregating.
Hey babe.
Yeah.
One more time, what's the butt cheek sound like?
Me no comprende.
Me no
I
comprende.
get to do Spanish.
Hasta la vengo.
And the way you take
So it was
it.
just like someone just taking a hard dick in the living room, but everyone's like,
Everyone's
go
chilling.
taco
Yo, we
Tuesday.
taking shots.
Everyone
It's
with
just
the
like,
right.
Yeah, like,
damn, that's what's
So
up. We
I
playing
got some
Monopoly
corn
today.
tortillas. You want
Did you
some?
ever
You
walk in
good?
on this?
You
Like,
good?
just-
I've never been there. This
Right.
is her. These are her people's.
Oh.
I'm a saint.
You
So
want some water?
I personally.
I
hang
got a
alone.
nice couch for you to sit on.
Yeah,
You know.
they were great people, but
Shit.
Word? So they're no longer in your life as like friends?
everybody just kind of dispersed doing their
Oh,
own
they
thing.
grew
You know,
apart.
living
Oh,
in
they
Philly,
grew-
like I'm
they
not
grew.
around
You know,
like
that's-
my
that's
niggas
what it
like
is. That's
I
fine.
usually be.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's all of a collection.
I think we should get on this PB&J actually.
Fuck. Alright. So,
Because I don't want you to drink.
now that we've had like a 25-minute conversation and the people don't know who you are, introduce yourself. The camera's right there.
Yo, do that shit, shorty.
Why do I gotta start?
Don't do that shit, shorty.
No.
Hey, break that shit down.
You gotta start because I'm lazy and I'm texting my dad.
I feel it.
Oh,
Hey
shit.
Dad, how you doing? Pop?
Yeah, wait further. The couch has bounced. Do that shit.
So, Entangled podcast, right? First of all, what happened?
These are both the hosts of the Entangled
That's why I
podcast.
hype her up,
No,
man.
that's
I was
cool.
like-
It's cool. He said it. He said it. Whoa. Well, no, you the host. You don't get to hype her.
Nah.
I'm gonna hype you.
I'm the
I gotta hype-
co-host.
I gotta
That's the
hype
main
her
host.
right now.
She's the main
I
host.
gotta let her know what's
She's the
up.
main host.
What
You being overly modest, nigga.
What you gonna do with it, yo? The
Hit that
camera's
shit.
right there, though.
She got the motherfucking
The
shirt.
camera's right there, though.
Yo, in case you ain't know.
Hi.
Oh.
What? Y'all in here?
Nah, fuck that shit. In case you ain't know, it's motherfucking Entangled podcast. We in this bitch.
In
The
this
fuck you
bitch.
talking about, dog?
What's
We out here. We
that?
talk about mental health. We talk about building strong communities. We talk about excessive drinking and alcohol consumption.
All of that.
Everything.
Just it all.
And love.
Yeah. So we've been in a relationship for like what, 2.5 years now? But we've been like fucking with each other for like 6
Yo, time
years.
doesn't matter because it's a social construct. But what's important is the moments and the experience that you have.
Yeah, that's true.
Amen.
And so we're here. Wait, try that again. What's important is that we're here and we're ready to fuck shit up. And we're here to continue to cultivate a strong community of creativity and love.
Yeah, that's an SAT word. I don't know.
I think I
Oh,
spit on you.
Cultivate a good one.
Cultivate is a good word.
Tell me your
So,
name.
my name is Rashawn. I am, just nigga trying to make it.
Aren't we all, girl?
Yes. So Entangled is supposed to bring like a sense of community amongst each other. We all are in the same boat. Adulting is a scam. Like, why did we even do this? Like in kindergarten, they're like, no, take a nap. I'm like, no, I want to be an adult. And I get here, I'm like, what? Why did I do this? I didn't sign up for this. Bills?
What?
You suck.
You do.
So anyway, we talk about this. The perspective from my life is, okay, black woman, queer, veteran, and I work in the health system. So with the health system, I really push for enhancing our physical and mental health like as much as possible, because how can we pour into other people if we can't take care of ourselves? So what the podcast does for us, it has been therapeutic. Let's talk this shit out. And I have realized prior to every episode, we've gotten to an argument about something. And that's where our episodes come from. So we talk about Jesse Smollett, we talked about Ja Rule, we talked about fucking R. Kelly, we talked about coping in depth with the whole Nipsey Hussle situation. Like, we talked about everything under the sun, and be on the lookout for season 2.
So you guys are black Italians.
And be black as fuck, like.
Black Italians, because Italians.
And so my name is Elijah. I also refer to the name Teddy.
And bad bitches only.
I apologize for my friend here. I am a very classy and cultivated person, and
he a bad bitch, baby.
That's okay. But as she has previously mentioned, we are just here to share our perspective and continue to help provide people with a space.
He doesn't know at all. He ignorant as fuck.
So despite the disrespect and shade that they are providing to me, it's okay. I am here as a cultured individual, very couthly, just to share my perspective of who I am. I am a black man. I am educated.
There you go. There you go. There you go. That's what the fuck I like to hear. There you go. Nah, your intro's happening, but right here, there you go, baby. Yeah.
Oh,
there you go.
Wait,
there you go. Yeah. That's why we here. That's nah. Come over here, nigga. Nah, we've been waiting this whole time. Nah, yeah.
Set that ass on over.
Yeah.
Cop you a squat,
nigga. That Blue Jay shit in, son. Yeah.
If you sit your ass down.
Yeah. We've been delaying. We like 40 minutes of delay, nigga.
It's all good.
But it's
all
okay.
good. Because you're here now.
Once again, we are just here to provide perspective. And yeah, that's your peanut chew. If you're Mexican, peanut chew. Again, just here to provide our perspective.
Yo, so everyone's drunk. All right.
And you are too. Where's your cup? That's your cup.
Never catch up. What up?
Happy birthday to you.
She's getting this drunk. Yeah,
water's down,
swallow the water.
Swallow the water. Swallow the water. Swallow the water.
Hey, yo, you want a shot? You want a shot? You want a shot? You want a shot? All right, cool.
No, you can't hide.
I was gonna say, put the camera on his ass, yo. Hey, someone give him that shot. Hey, actually not. Not come here and
That's a
get it.
healthy ass shot.
No, come here and get it.
That's a healthy shot.
Hey, Kels, DJ Kels. Sometime, get your ass in here, boy.
Oh my god.
Wait, I wasn't ready. Can we
here,
do that
son.
one more time? Can we do that one more time?
The chopping board ain't gonna protect you, Slim.
Oh, like.
That's you, man. Up to it, yeah.
Up to it, down to it. Fuck those hoes. Don't do it. We do it because we're used to it. So drink, motherfucker. Drink.
Salud.
I didn't have a shot to do that.
Nah,
I just made it.
Well, I think
Yeah, you late. So now this shit gonna be different. Niggas gonna be like, oh, you guys were twisted. Like, yeah.
So, for the record, you know,
I told you that's a healthy ass shot.
we were talking about favorite porn
You gonna make
categories.
it. You gonna make
His is audio. Because he like
The real audio. The real audio shows up.
You gonna make it.
Alright, wait.
Introduction.
Yeah.
The pink haired princess. They call her Kimberly the Pink Power Ranger.
Yes,
I might have spit in your drink just now as I got past. I'm so sorry.
Pop that,
I'm a music
pop it.
teacher, and I'm creative. There we go.
As fuck. And she can sing opera for that ass.
You can sing opera?
I'm an opera singer.
So she
I am.
notes.
I got hella videos too. She be out here singing that
No,
close
like
to
vocal
pose.
cords on 100 and I don't like we could do that to you.
That's me.
But on top of like our podcast talking ignorant shit, we love talking about music because music is just
Music.
yeah, it's so therapeutic
life.
for us. Yeah,
It's life.
or whatever.
Como se llama Jack Daniels? Como se llama
Jacques
Licor?
Daniels.
Jack Daniels.
Licor.
Jack Daniels.
So,
Alright, so now that you guys are here and everybody's in one spot, hey, welcome back, Coop. Coop's on set, you know, we out here, son, she's sipping clean, know what I mean? Hey, we got Kels in the back, what's up, baby? Kels out here too. Alright, we got the whole squad, we got the Maryland team, we got the Philly squad, because you guys drove from Philly.
Okay,
you guys drove.
Thank you for the clarification.
Yes, I was about to say, because thank you.
I could get in character and shit for y'all niggas. Alright, so we out here. We out here talking today, man.
Yes.
You know, Sunday finest. So my niggas on this episode of Snacks was like, they're bringing PBs and J's.
You know, I feel like you're about to throw some shade, but let me break it down for you. So, was our anniversary.
Yeah, 2 years.
2 year anniversary, gang shit. This isn't the anniversary.
You're right, yeah.
But like,
Well,
it passed.
Hammer's like, oh.
Whatever.
Shut down. So,
You don't get this applause, I don't give a damn.
thank you.
Thank you. You said you gonna get this love. You gonna get this love.
So, we now live in Philly. We did a Philly foods and wine pairing.
Yeah.
So it was all the different foods from Philly and different wines that worked perfectly with them.
Yes.
Those foods were
It was a cheesesteak. It was a soft pretzel with a wine-infused mustard. And then what was it? The
crumpet.
Yeah, it was like a butter. Yeah, it was like
tea
a
crumpets.
Crumpets and tea.
We had some crumpets and tea.
cheese and crumpets.
Damn, baby, let me eat your crumpet.
How would you even do that?
I'm sorry, I don't know.
Like, would I look at you? Would I look behind?
I don't
I don't understand.
And then we also had
These peanut chews. And it was paired with a blueberry jam wine.
So the way they like pitched this bitch to us was, yo, do you like peanut butter and jelly? Which is also the way that I then pitched it to Juice.
Yeah.
Okay, so
A solid PBJ.
so I have a confession.
Okay.
I've had traumatic experiences with PB and J's because from first grade to 7th grade, that's all my school served us in East Orange, New Jersey.
Damn.
So everyone
Shout
was
out
like,
to
hey
New
man,
Jersey.
we got this PB and J coming, bro. How you feel about that? You know, just tell me your thoughts. And I was like, you really want to know my thoughts? He was like, yeah, man, let me know your thoughts. You know, I'm just saying.
First of all, that's not how I sound.
That's not how you sound. That's how this fucking story's gonna be told. And I was straight up like, I don't like PB and J's.
That's not what you
said.
No, he did.
You said exactly what you said earlier, that occasionally I enjoy a PB&J, but like I got a traumatic experience. You want me to pull it up?
No.
You want to pull it up?
Go to the traumatic. Go to the traumatic.
You said traumatic.
And then like.
But exposure therapy is important for you
Say
to
it
talk
with me. Say it with me.
No,
Say it with
you
me. No.
won't.
Come back. Say it with me. Say it with me. Trauma.
I'm so
Traumatic.
Poor baby.
So I don't fuck with PB&J's.
That bottom lip.
That no quiver.
That little
That quiver.
Lord.
But I'm trying.
Don't be mad, though. This shit look nice. I mean, you got the chews. You feel attacked. I called you a bad bitch 10 times today. You feel
But
attacked.
you smacked my beard. No other grown man smacks my
It's all
beard.
right, man. It's just on camera.
It's on camera.
That's on camera. Good.
Well, so there.
That was perfect.
I didn't know if that was a direct attack either.
No, it wasn't.
But
It wasn't, but that was perfect.
that's fine. I'm not an emotional person.
Yo, I forgot how hot DC gets.
Oh
my
it's like
God.
Charizard's vagina. But so
Charizard was
My mustache, yo.
what are you talking about? Pokemon could be men or women. They could be female or male. When you caught them, it had the little sign. What are you saying?
I agree. I've never
I
heard
play
someone
Pokemon Go,
reference
so it's
Charizard's vagina. Charizard.
The dragon, it was like a rock. The rock.
No, but he said they had a sign.
They had like
A
the
cancer. Well,
No, they had like the
He was like, I'm not
gender
emotional.
sign.
yeah. I tried to make the gender sign with my
Just-
fingers,
Yeah,
but
you
that did not work.
yeah, I don't know.
There's a gender sign. It's just like, oh my
Circle
gosh.
and then like the.
Ginger.
That's inappropriate as fuck. Okay. Alright.
I don't want to do this anymore. I want to go home.
Anyway,
But I was-
PB&J.
Hey, you know what?
It's gonna be different.
It's gonna be different.
It's gonna be
So
different.
Because it is just like a blast of PB&J,
Stop
and
pouting
then
on
you
camera.
can just.
You
I
on
power
camera.
around one too.
Just
I'm a grown ass man.
Can we tell the story, please?
So there was a wine that's brewed in Delaware. No, it's not. But we got something very similar.
Okay.
And so we're gonna.
Where's it brewed?
Also, I don't think wine is brewed.
I was like,
I was like, what?
Wine's not brewed.
Okay.
But you know what I meant.
Yeah, no,
It's like
Oh,
fermented
my
and
God.
shit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is a wine that is
Lord.
fermented.
Oh God.
Yeah.
So it is
Around
it's
the
not
way.
just alcohol?
No.
No, it's the alcohol
it's
too.
all the alcohol.
But
'Cause we're
so
sitting
what you're gonna do,
sweating.
right?
Yeah,
I want
yeah,
y'all to get hit because it's just gonna be
I know,
delicious.
but I really feel like
Basically,
it's just like-
damn, my hands got sweaty.
So you give it to the sweatiest nigga in the room.
Right, I'm like,
You're like, oh, my hands, man, sweaty nigga. You got this, yo?
Other sweaty
I
nigga.
actually got
There
this.
you
This is
go.
kinda-
My shit said shh.
Right.
So basically, it's a wine that's like made with Concord grapes and blueberries.
Should
To
we do
taste
it?
like jelly, basically. And you're gonna eat a peanut chew.
You should read the list.
so if blueberries are a superfruit, then this jammy blend is a super zen.
Jam.
Zen, because like we're all about
Ooh, jam.
calmness.
Zenning out.
With endless ways to enjoy it, get together is all about getting it sweeter.
Mm.
So it's like a jammy,
Get that thing
great
sweet.
Get it
blueberry
sweet.
wine.
Mm.
The percentage is 11%,
So
so it's
sweet.
pretty strong. And yeah,
11%. Ooh.
11% is pretty strong.
That is
So
very
what we're gonna do is eat
Yo.
the chew first, and then sip the wine, and then
And you know, I feel like.
orgasm.
What? Huh?
Oh wow!
In her mouth.
First of all, because it's melted, it looks like
Going on up in here.
That's that audio. So no, but I do feel like I feel like this is like very this is an analogy for Entangled podcast. Oh, fuck
What
that
is
top.
happening?
This is an analogy
doing-
for Entangled podcast because we're very like
Never mind, bye.
I'm gonna
we're
be
very
honest.
Bugetto. You know, peanut chews are 25
Let's do it.
cents. So
I
they're
have
very.
not had a
they're
peanut
very
chew in years.
This is my second time having one, but
I feel like I just
Oh,
lost.
we're
my-
Now just put your lips on it. We
Put your
fan
mouth
now.
on it. Ooh,
Look at God
Ooh, it's on
damn
her
it.
shirt.
let that shit drip.
Thank God for a black shirt.
We got you.
I think that's why we sell black shirts, because
Got you.
niggas
we're
is
messy as
too
fuck.
messy.
Alright.
No, wait a goddamn minute.
He took a bite first.
Wait, did you take a bite?
Did you already eat your peanut chew?
You can put your lips on it.
It's a process.
That's a whole process.
I know.
Tastes like PB&J.
She was so classy. I don't fuck with that.
I'm good.
Hey, yeah, Kill, you take this. You take my other half.
I'm good.
There you go, B.
What'd you say?
Kel's in the back like, how you trying to act?
you take my other half.
There you go, B.
Yes.
Kel's is such a New York nigga right
And the
now.
peanut
yo.
chew is actually like was it was from Philly or from Pennsylvania, right?
Yeah, peanut chews are made or like from Philly.
Yeah.
Hey, that's tight.
That's where you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from. You know what? Y'all know the fuck what I have done, okay? This is ridiculous. Don't smack it.
Yo, y'all all smacking him. Y'all sound trifling.
This tastes nothing like the
going on?
PB&J's I've had growing up.
What is happening?
So,
Brooke and Abel, what happened? Tell me what happened. What did I miss? What happened?
It's hot.
it's all in the aftertaste.
Wait, I think I need another one though.
Like, what
It's
happened?
about to be a terrible day.
Okay, so
She about to be like, nigga, you were so drunk. I'm gonna be like, yes, I was.
talk.
Nigga, you gonna drink vodka?
Can someone talk me through
Whiskey.
No, tell her,
Okay,
tell her what
so
you guys have had me drink
you eat
before
the
she got
nice
here.
So
chew.
shush, one at a time.
Eat the nice chew first, okay? Get a little taste.
She already
of that.
ate a whole half of the chew.
And then, get it all in now.
Look,
Get your palate.
Do you got
And
a wish
now
in it,
take
though?
a sip.
Do you have a wish in it? You gotta wish it though.
Now
You
take
gotta get
a
in
sip.
there.
And then wish the
No,
wine
you-
with your mouth.
The bottle's supposed
Go.
to be to
You
your lips
gotta
right
take
now.
a sip
Go,
now. Come on,
go.
come on.
I'm sorry.
Yo, you gotta keep the
Go.
nut in your mouth and you drink the wine.
Nah, chill. Let her get
Before
that
you
PB&J.
swallow, you
Nah, put it to your lips. Put it to your lips. This taking way too long.
What's your top 3 porn categories?
You told me we're competitive. This is it.
go! You're gonna miss the flavor. You're gonna miss the flavor of the nut.
Stop! This is crazy. Okay. I can't breathe.
She already missed the. Oh,
Wait.
here
Wait.
we go. Yes, stop choking, okay, for a second. Stop choking for a second. It's not about you right now.
Oh, that's cute.
That's cute.
That's cute.
No.
One more sweat. Like,
One more time.
literally
One more
had
time.
like half of a cheesecake, eating it with the wine. It all the different Philly
That is
favorites
good.
paired so well with the wine.
So this is what Philly did to you guys while you were away?
I mean, they're really known for like
so this
their
is not,
food.
yeah, and this is not the
drink.
exact wine that we have, but we make the finesse for it since we're in the DMV.
Yeah.
It's on your face.
Yeah.
That.
With
That's
the nuts on your
what he
face.
said.
I'm
nuts on
not.
your face.
That nigga couldn't wait to say that. I looked at her, she's like, I'm not gonna say this shit.
I'm not gonna say
Shut
it.
your face.
So I've been wanting to say this all day. That's exactly what her eyes said. You want a nasty joke, nigga?
Right. Tell us some nut. Hold the nut in your
It's
mouth.
called a nut chew.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us about your podcast.
Like that was our
Yeah.
and
the
future
idea of a
episodes
dessert.
you guys have coming up.
Yeah.
Actually, no, fuck that. Fuck that. You explain your podcast. Tell us about events you've done in Philly.
Yeah.
And what parts of Philly. That's also nice too.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, Fuzzy.
So we're from. I guess.
Fuzz.
Shit.
That's her
From-
nickname. That's her slave name.
Don't say that in front of company and shit. Like what? So we live in West Philly, like right down the street from the old West Philadelphia High School. We've had unwind events out there.
Tell them what unwind is, shorty.
Oh my gosh. So first of all, it derived from, this is my friend from college. We've known each other for a little over, about 10 years now.
Shit.
Every Wednesday with our like student organizations and just like going to school.
Just
like,
her and I trying to be cool and funny and chill. We're like,
let's do wine and bacon nights.
wine and bacon.
Every Wednesday. It was just our way
Hump
of just
day.
like we fry some bacon up and we just drink wine and just like
That's what we did.
it was like
Chilling in the
it was like
house,
our
did
way of
homework.
like a mental
relaxing.
check-in.
Mhm.
Like we had like stressful schedules. Literally we would leave out the door for school at 8, come back to like 10
Yeah.
p.m.
Yeah.
and it was just like hectic. But we had to make sure we made time
For
to take a
ourselves.
break and just like just check in with each other. So we do unwind events where we talk about ways to have like ways to sleep, ways to journal, write gratitude journals, because I feel like as adults we don't take the time out to unplug every once in a while.
Right.
Because I don't know, like we just always like go, and we need to just, it's like a computer, we just gotta
Right.
unplug for a little bit.
So we're like, let's just do some
Everything.
wine and bacon. Fry
Yeah.
it up, bacon up. and-
So our last episode, Juice said that his top conspiracy theory was that we're in the Matrix. So you saying that we need to unplug.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
A computer running all the fucking time, doesn't it slow down? Are you taking my chocolates?
No, I actually.
Yeah, that's dirty.
I actually.
You gonna eat her chocolate?
Are
That's
you taking
poop.
my chocolate?
That's
I took his chocolate.
That wasn't my chocolate.
why do you have his head on your chest and talking about
I like
took
that.
his
chocolate.
chocolate?
I gave it to you.
Like I'm not an envious woman.
Why?
You got your hand
weren't
on
opening
my
it
hand.
correctly, so I
Juice
got-
over here talking.
I got you.
You got your hand on my hand.
I don't even
Thank
know
you.
what to do anymore.
No, it's your turn. No, it's your turn now.
No.
So
It's
that
your
that
turn.
was my segment.
Good.
That's
It's
the
your turn.
unwind was derived from us and just like what I want to bring to the community of Philadelphia and soon into DC.
Did you have different types of bacon?
Did we? I think we did maple a couple times.
Yeah, it was like different flavor.
It
Hickory
was
smoke.
It was whatever was cheap at
maple,
the time. Shit. We had our food
different
stamp
types of
cards.
I had food
wines.
stamps in college.
We had food stamp cards.
Did you have food
and
stamps in
did it.
college?
Shit.
I felt like I was giving back to the
Work
community.
study
Yes,
program.
we did.
If you're
It's
in
like-
college, get into the work study
Please.
program and get food stamps. I'm not like condoning it, but like
But like you're
100%.
gonna get a job and you're
Exactly.
gonna continue to contribute
There it
to
is.
the pool of money that is there. So why not?
Shit, we weren't making no money. It was perfect.
I sound weird.
go to
What?
school full time, get into the work study program, and you get food stamps.
Absolutely.
She was cool with
It
it.
doesn't mess up my
That
credit,
sounds
so,
amazing. But a nigga said you gonna put money.
Why would I set you
Well,
up?
no,
What if I don't feel like putting money?
You
in
have
this?
your wine and
Your
bacon
taxes.
all day long. All week long.
We encourage it. College students, high school
What life are you
students.
living?
I like that though.
I'm not saying that on
But
camera.
it was just her and I too. It was just like a chill thing. It wasn't
that part.
like.
Does that get weird?
We
Did you
didn't-
guys do like bacon and asparagus or like chocolate?
I don't know. We just
did bacon.
yeah, and then we
Like
would
a
cut up some
whole
fruit and
package
put like the
of-
fruit in the wine.
What's your top
Yeah.
2 most creative bacon dishes that you guys can remember that like vividly or like we did good here?
So I recently
Bacon wrap
just
cake.
got into Brussels sprouts, and I really like the bacon wrapped in with the Brussels
So
sprouts.
like a
good.
bacon ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bacon balls.
That's
Yeah.
what I call it.
Or you can
That's-
you can cut up the bacon and put it in the pan so it can be the oil for
Oh yeah, to give it that savory like
She's
flavor with it.
You see her eyes?
She's going
I'm a good cook, so.
And I guess when I want to stick with the wrapping of the bacon, scallops.
Scallops,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, bacon scallop.
Compliment.
I can't afford scallops, so I don't know where she getting them shits from. Must be the side nigga, cause and that's fine. Like I said, $40K in student loans, so as long as he's paying,
Oh my
I'm good. You do what you gotta do, baby.
So wait, how do you feel about the sugar daddy? If I really got a sugar daddy to pay for our bills, would you do it?
I'm with it. Shit. How much is my self pride worth? I'll suck dick for $40K. I gotta get loans paid off.
That's
Huh?
it. 40.
Is that a handshake in front of me?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You guys have a
Yeah, did you guys
You
just
guys
have a
have
moment
date each
and you guys
other
just talked
handshake?
over it
Oh.
like it was nothing?
Again,
Yes.
since we've been friends for like such a long time, I feel
we don't have a
like
handshake. Cool, we don't have
I
it
want
just,
a
you just gotta let it like happen.
Hallelujah.
Let's
Over, yeah, just let it happen.
You have fun.
Thank you, Jesus.
Bless you.
Hey man, Coop is like that mom. I was like, yo, we don't have a handshake. She was like, we have hugs. She looked at me dead in the eye and she was
That's
like,
cute.
we poor. I
Yes.
was like, all right, that's real. I'm sorry.
That's another reason why I was
I should have never said anything. Mom. Just out here wiping tables the whole interview. She's like, that's why you got
Praise Allah.
This is the most outrageous episode.
I told you came and I was like, yo, we drunk. You know when you look at everyone, you're like, oh, the alcohol's here
That's
already.
Oh wait, you guys.
I
need to
actually
refill.
complained about this. All right, so usually we have food, and he told me he was bringing PB&Js, and I was like, it's gonna be
We
food.
never finished that story, by the way.
What?
We did finish the story. These are the PB&Js, nigga. You
I
about to
was
eat
like,
one
my
right now.
traumatic experiences. I
Broke
had too
nigga
much
status, broke
PB&Js.
nigga
Butter,
status.
drink the
And he
wine,
was
put
like,
it
he's
jelly.
bringing PB&Js, and I was like, oh,
You're about to
sandwiches.
eat your PB&J
No.
right now. So
He
I wish he
pulled
would have
up-
told you
He
that.
pulled up with some chocolates and wine, and I was like,
Chocolate.
I was like, oh, that's not bad. And then like she came and she was like Jack Daniels, and I was like, oh shit, nah.
Like there's no food.
I was like,
Yeah.
I got a date in like 2 hours, and they're like, you be good, juice. You be good, juice. We fuck with you, son. Just,
No,
and
you
I
be
was like,
fucked up.
what you mean you fuck with me? This gonna fuck me up. That's that peanut chew tongue.
That's that peanut. You got that nut. That's a nut, bro.
Would you please
That's a
stop?
nut.
Would you please?
That's a great nut.
Nut.
Y'all
Great
nasty.
You nasty as shit.
Y'all
bro.
nasty in here.
You got me saying that.
You know what? Listen.
You know with the wine in your
Okay.
hand.
I know. That's drunk auntie talk. That's drunk auntie talk.
Driving the boat.
Get the goddamn kids out the motherfucker.
Alright, I'm gonna get us back on track.
Yes, bring it back.
Alright.
So
What other events? Because I did the
no,
did
so
the,
but I do just want to talk about my perspective for unwind. So, from what I
Keep talking.
kind of
Keep talking.
the purpose and the goal behind the unwind for me was actually to not only like create a safe space, but take a break, like a midweek break. The first one we did was on a Wednesday, and I work as used to work as a teacher
in the classroom.
and specifically in the classroom, and it was just like, especially the school that I worked for, everyone needed a moment to kind of separate themselves from their job. And at every point, people need a moment to kind of separate themselves from what they're, even if it's their passion, but just separate themselves from what they're doing on a regular basis to kind of pour back into them. And so Unwind served as a moment to pour into yourself. It's so hard, like in the middle of the week, to say, yeah, nah, fuck that, I'm out.
Yeah.
You know, it's difficult to say, nah, I'm done, I don't want to do this anymore. I just need to spoil myself. Give him that. Taste that grape, bro. Taste that grape, bro. Taste that grape, bro. Just go, taste your grape.
No, she's talking about
But yeah, no, but it is important for everybody to take a step back pour into yourself, especially in careers or jobs where you're of service, where you're like constantly pouring into other people. And as a teacher, like you're pouring into a room of 34 different students. Well, it depends on where you are.
Yeah,
if you're in the burbs, maybe like.
You had a classroom full of 34 students?
I did.
Well, I taught every class, so technically I had 100.
Pretty Girl County, they had you in the class full of 105 students?
13.
Pretty Girl County.
Okay.
I had 113 kids total.
Class.
And that's just like a lot of responsibility
3
that
classes.
comes with.
Yeah.
So, because I
I
taught
mean,
history,
parents
so.
don't even notice that we spend more time with them than anything.
Oh no, my parents knew. That
No,
was
they didn't.
Camden. That was Camden, New Jersey. It was like, listen, take my child.
Hey,
Take
Hey,
my
tell them
child.
about Jersey,
I
son.
said, I'm tired of this little nigga.
Imagine.
So, but so, you know, it is important to separate yourself, and my focus for Unwind was to make sure that everyone, indulge. Indulge. I see what you did there.
I like
the
that you're
purpose
saying-
of
I like
Unwind.
Oh!
I don't know.
My
the
baby's
camera.
smart.
There's the camera. There's the camera. Don't take it away from me. I was really excited about that. Was to separate yourself from all the things all of your stressors, all of your anxiety.
Yeah.
So that you can just commune with good people and continue to establish a network. Everything I do is to create a network because I've been in so many different places. I'm from Maryland, moved to Houston, Texas. You know, Fuzzy was in New Orleans. We then moved to Philly. My family's from Jersey. So I have a community in all these places, and so it's important for us to all look out for each other. And that's kind of what excited me then about meeting these two beautiful spirits.
Souls. Yes.
So I actually met Coop about 2 years ago.
Tell me about this meeting.
This was,
Hello.
first of all, I feel like
Hello.
we met through a mutual friend or associate, and we went to Caravana, a whole nother country together. Never met her before in my life, but for some reason, somehow,
Sometimes I forget that.
it was just tight. It was like, I don't know if it's a cancer thing where it's just like you just recognize like just good vibrations or good people.
Just the energy.
Yeah.
It was jokes off of it.
Yo, we were joking. Like people are hitting on us. They're like, "Oh, y'all are twins. Y'all look alike." Just the energy of us was just like,
Oh, yeah, I see it.
no.
Because-
But honestly,
You're both
yeah, because we had the short,
Light
same
skin.
bush, natural hair, and we're light
It's
skin.
just like how I'm
and
dark skinned and me and Juice look exactly alike.
Exactly.
bitch, where?
See?
That's what they
You know what?
See? You guys see?
I mean,
See the complexion? It's totally the same.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
Continue.
what?
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I didn't mean to
Darker than
interrupt.
the
tired.
table you sit in front of.
Shut up! I'm dark skinned.
I mean, you brown.
wins.
Why you
It's a
yelling?
nice shade of brown on you.
Now you like, look at them legs.
Shade of brown.
We
in
had a thing.
No, we did, but that's
We
not
had-
what this is about.
we
You
had
don't
a
want to do
thing.
this because, like, I go in the deep end. Like, I'm the only thing darker, and like, only thing darker than me right now is this beard.
If you look at my hand under the table with the shadow from the table,
The
it's
shadow,
actually
right?
Am I darker?
black as
I
fuck.
was just like,
Because I'm really black.
No,
Like-
no, look at that.
Like,
Hey, cool,
like
look
my
at that.
roommates, if my roommates like
Right.
pass,
Look at that
like
compared
me
to him.
inside,
No,
like
let's
downstairs,
not do
and the
No,
doors
no,
open.
look at that.
Right, that's what I'm like.
I'm
What we
like,
not
so
gonna
see
do
you at nighttime.
is not do this.
no, we're not gonna do that.
I'm black as fuck.
But no, because the thing was, I was darker than him.
No,
Yes, I was.
no.
Courtney.
This is so trash.
Courtney.
You gotta stop. You gotta stop saying. You gotta stop.
So trash, and you know
You've been
it.
outside for the summer and you have a tan. Stop saying you lighter than a light nigga. Like I saw you and I was like, bro, you're not dark.
Lighter than light.
Okay.
In the face.
As team light
He's
skin,
lighter than you, but like
we are
on the
offended.
skin,
We are offended.
that's fine. But like on the skin, he's darker than you, like in the arm region.
He has hairy arms. That's not
Oh,
fair.
That has nothing to do with it, fam. You think I look at a nigga's skin and I'm like, what grade of hair do you have today? Like, nah.
Damn, bro, your 4C make you look black as shit. Listen,
Come on.
it's unfortunate that you can't join us, but like,
You know what?
We got it.
We can
Ongawa, Black Power.
We can move forward with
Hey,
this.
bro, how much time we got? I want to make sure we cover the right topics.
Yeah, we got some of the things we got.
I just got to make sure. Like, how much time you said we got left?
We've been running for 50 minutes.
Okay. So like 20 more minutes.
We can do another 30.
30?
Nice.
All right, cool. All right, everyone ready?
Yes.
We ready? All right, tell us about the event we did yesterday on 8th Street.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
I'm just support my man.
We did a get home safe, all right, niggas? We have my folks from Philly who drove from Philly. They're from PG County. Come through, know what I mean? And we was out there. We did a pop-up. They had the goods and what?
services.
And what do you guys sell?
So Goods and Services is actually a creative networking organization, which then started from me just having a love for thrifting and selling vintage clothing and building a community based off of that. And then realizing that so many other people want to then continue to create a creative community to indulge and build with each other. And so the second step of the process is to have these creative networking events to help expose people to all the different artists and people in the field so that they can build a community for themselves.
Okay, I don't know why you used that voice, but I take it.
I don't know why either.
So,
I don't think I paid attention.
Coop got the student face, like, tell me more, professor. Alright, so you already know.
were
Put this down in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I need your eyes on me and
Between snacks, under the table, love your mind. We do the mental health pop-ups. Any pop-up we do that has the Get Home Safe title on it has the therapist, because you know we're about reaching out to the community, letting everybody know about their resources.
Yes.
We got to do some care packages with some essential oils that people enjoy quite a lot.
Yes.
And that was like really beautiful.
The lavender roll-on.
This is actually it right here.
Yeah,
Hey, can
right
we
there.
get a close up?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm about to flip this, right? You see this?
I was about to say,
That's the care package, all right?
Dr. Sherry.
I'm doing this right here. Yo, Gary, aka Trey right here, man. He came in with the Treyway. You saw what I did there? But it's not that Treyway, it's the Maryland Treyway. He came with the essential oils. You feel? This is right here, right? He came in, he was like, hey, I got these care packages. I want people to smell nice. I want them to be relaxed.
Yes.
So now I'm holding this motherfucking care package like the Power Rangers before they transform. You remember this shit? It was 2 hands though. But
Because I'm the Pink
my liquor
Ranger.
go hard.
I have all of that. All of that.
So,
I'm gonna snap
You know,
on it though.
that's the mental health podcast that we're doing. Well, not podcast, events that we're doing with Get Home Safe.
Yeah.
And that's why you guys are here.
Yeah, and so Goods and Services, we do pop-ups once a month to help people kind of establish a network. Like I said, I previously was an educator. I guess I still am an educator. I was a classroom teacher,
Yeah.
and now I'm in a different
Always
respect
are.
of being an educator.
Yeah.
So my goal is to provide resources for students who are in creative fields. Like for anybody who's ever worked in anything with schools, arts is always the first thing phased out. And so it's important to me to make sure that there is a system of support for all of those students. And so Goods and Services, at its foundation, is a system to build up all students who are in that field, and kind of connect through like something that's their passion. And it started for me where my passion is, like, I love thrifting. That's one of the ways I relieve stress. That's one of the ways I relieve anxiety. I love going thrifting and just finding old shit that has so much like positive energy. And so I've built, every state that I've moved to, I've built a community based on other people who do the same thing. And I wanted to kind of get that going in every state, every city that I moved to. And so that's why I kind of created the Goods and Services thing. And then it kind of morphed and pushed itself into something bigger than what I even expected it to. And you know, something that like I've struggled with doing it is like this whole concept of like the art of the start. I get anxious trying to do something. I know what I want to do. Yeah, like I know I want to do something, and I know exactly what it is, but my own anxiety builds up because it's like, how are other people going to receive that? How are other people going to what is my messaging to other people? Even though I'm confident in what I'm doing, I feel like other people are gonna look at it and be like, oh, nigga, that's trash. Like, oh, what the fuck is you doing? And then, I mean, it's your own anxiety. Everybody has their own anxiety.
You be thinking niggas gonna like, when you come out with shit, they gonna think that's trash?
Oh, bruh, I'm so great at internalizing all of my stress and anxiety.
But like, that's not trash.
I get it.
Yeah.
No, I get it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's where
this your show right here.
Yeah,
you guys
and
did this together.
That's your shit.
Right?
I get it.
But you gotta go wholeheartedly.
It's
Because it's either
internal.
like if you do it wholeheartedly, people gonna talk shit. If you don't do shit, people gonna talk shit about you. So
No
you might as well
matter
just do
what.
wholeheartedly.
No matter what.
You're like you just said.
No.
It's that line right there. You can say that
Okay,
again.
okay.
It's
Say
that
that
What
line.
are people in the back?
Oh man, that's
But
crazy.
it's so true. Like you get
Crazy
into
out
that
here for that one.
You might as well
internalized
just
like
do it.
shit, and it's like you think you're like, oh my god, they're gonna hate my shit, but they fucking love it.
I mean, how many times have
We make ourselves, we build up so much, and then we get there, and it's like not even as bad.
Right.
So.
How do you deal with anxiety?
So how do I deal with anxiety? One, I just
Your
read.
roundtable.
Yeah,
You read?
I think.
I feel like
yeah.
everybody
You're a
should
reader.
talk about how do they deal with anxiety.
You don't do
That should be a
I'm
thing.
for it.
Absolutely.
Let's start with
How do you deal with anxiety?
I
I really miss my hair.
Cool, I missed you.
I really miss my hair. Because I would have turned my head in a lot
Yeah,
more
I
ways.
missed a lot.
Whatever. I still got
How
them.
do you deal with anxiety?
It's a very vague question.
Yeah.
Broad.
That's a lot.
I mean, it's a technical thing though. Like,
true.
there's no other way to really ask that.
That's true.
I guess for when it's in the moment, I try to find something that's stagnant, not moving, and then I try to like talk myself down from there. Like, so okay, if I felt like I couldn't breathe, room spinning, whatever have you, I try to like pinpoint something that might not be moving and just like, all right, you're fine, breathe, or think back to how I got here, where I am, type shit.
Yeah.
I guess after the fact, I don't know. I like food, man. I like a good ice cream.
Yeah.
If I
What's your
can,
flavor?
Absolutely.
Tell me
the
what's
ice
your
cream
flavor.
Tell me what's your flavor.
if we were at Brewster's, I would do.
Never been. Never.
Shout out to
Never.
Brewster, sponsor niggas.
Hey,
Hey,
I like ice cream.
Come on, y'all.
And I like Brewster's. And I like coconut chocolate chip.
Ooh,
That is a very specific flavor.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna drop it on y'all.
Right.
She's gonna
Yeah.
drop it on y'all.
That
You ever like
sounds
think about a
great.
food and you can start to taste it a little bit?
Man, what? The line is
Mouth
a powerful
is watering.
thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
it
So
is.
that's what you do? You get
Anxiety.
you.
Yeah, if I can get me a nice ice cream, I will. Or like I said, I'm really into food, so if I can afford my favorite comfort
If
food,
I can
you know what I'm
afford
saying?
it.
Or like if I can like pull up on Mom's and get me like some chocolate covered almonds. That's really like.
And then
I like
the freezer.
That's your thing.
Like yeah,
Ooh,
food is
freezer.
definitely like my happiness.
Yeah, mine
Yeah.
I think that's a woman thing.
too.
Especially around that time of the
It's so
month, you be like, oh, it's a comfort.
comforting.
I don't think
And it's
own
just so
that. I think-
satisfying when you get what you want and then it tastes good. Like that's literally the best
And then it
part.
tastes good.
Right.
Wow.
Because I feel like that's a control thing. It's like there's something that I want, and when I'm feeling anxious, usually people are feeling anxious because no, because for all people, no, I'm so serious. Because like when you're feeling anxious, most often it's because there's so many things that are happening that you feel like you can't control.
Yeah.
And now I can control what the fuck I want to eat.
Right.
Like I
controlling
take,
factor.
yeah, it's like my brain says I want something to
Yeah.
eat. My tongue's telling me this is exactly what you want to taste.
Yeah.
I've gotten that food. I now have control.
And that
I
makes
feel
you
back in
not
control of
think
myself.
about-
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's a-
I feel that.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, how do you deal with
You want the negative, the positive.
Ooh, both.
You know, you choose. We here now. We
I'll get
together.
both. The negative is I drink. And that's real. Like you gotta be honest with yourself. The negative is sometimes I cope with my anxiety with drinking.
I thought you said sometimes I do coke. I was like, wow, you going
Oh,
this episode.
not even. No, that's crazy. What you talking about?
I was like, really enlightening.
That type of podcast.
Like, yo, like real live.
For the record, I do not do that. But no, I like sometimes I will cope with my anxiety by drinking. Oh, I guess that's where you got that.
Drugs
Coke
and alcohol.
Coke. Yeah, that
Coke
makes
and
sense.
Coke.
Okay, I got you now. I'm here. I will deal with my anxiety by drinking occasionally.
Y'all in 8th grade.
Huh?
Everybody's in 8th grade because this is y'all foolish. That's all I had to say.
I mean,
no, that was good though.
No matter
clever.
no matter how old everyone gets, they're all kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you gotta be kind to little you. You have to be kind.
That's a bar right
That's
there.
my
That
thing.
is a
like
Be
little
kind.
you, would you hug little you right now? Like honestly, like I'm so big with that.
And we're gonna get into that because I do want to
Yeah,
say.
that's a whole
Because I was
other
like,
thing.
okay,
Yeah.
looking at niggas'
Little
direction.
you,
I'd be
what would
like,
you
nah, he
say?
can-
What would you
Little
say?
you.
I would like to ask. I want to ask
Yeah.
that after. How do
If
you
you're
cope with
in that
anxiety?
moment,
But-
little you, what would
So
you
you
say?
said-
Today's insightful and unpacking. This is amazing.
So okay, can we do that too? Can it be like, how do you cope with anxiety, and also what would you say to 20-year-old you,
Little.
Shit.
or even just like
15-year-old
high
you.
school?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
What would
like
you say? What would you
10.
say to high school?
Don't
you?
pop those pills.
Don't do it.
It was a
Don't
joke.
snort
That was
that
a joke.
Just kidding.
That was
When
a
you're
joke.
trying to convince the woman it's a joke, and no one kikis with you.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Yes, but negative way was drinking. Positive way, positive
Got
way
too serious.
of coping with anxiety is creating a task list and attacking the things that I know I can handle. Again, it's that sense of control. Like if there's something I
You're
know
good
I
with
can do.
scheduling, yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm
No?
horrible with scheduling.
Okay.
But if there's like, I'll create a task list.
Okay.
And like, these are the things I know I can do right now. So that's the things I'm gonna do because I feel like I've then accomplished something.
Yeah.
And then I love jujitsu. So
Yeah.
that's also
So you
fighting.
love choking niggas.
Yeah,
That's
fighting,
what she's-
fighting people is fun.
Yes, we do.
He just
That's dirty.
I'm so sorry.
I like that.
If you've been
Hi, Mom.
abused, please call 1-800.
wow.
How do you cope with anxiety? How do you cope with anxiety?
I was right in the middle. And I had no word.
You were stuck. How do you cope with your anxiety?
You said no.
So
I'm gonna
my
do things
God.
with
when
my
I'm going
phone.
through an anxiety spell or an anxiety moment, I actually get funnier.
Oh, yeah?
Fun
It is
fact, yeah,
such a thing.
I get funnier.
It is a thing.
I get quite funny. I get like,
Me
wow,
too.
this nigga is funny as shit. And I be like, nigga, you don't even know.
You don't even know what's happening here. Yeah.
Damn, is there a negative?
Do you
is
joke
there a
about like your anxiety or
No,
or is it just
fuck no,
joking
baby.
in general?
In
Nah,
general.
it's just general.
In general.
I'm really
Me too.
talented at like taking the scope away from me when it comes to like topics. It's
Right.
like I could change things.
Absolutely.
I like present it in a way where it's like, oh wow, let's talk about this. Let's not pay
Yeah.
attention to this nigga. And I'm like, now it's yours.
Yeah,
That's
what
a
it is.
that's a nice chest right
I know
there.
you
You've been
Say
hitting
I
that
know,
chest
I
all
saw that
day.
coming.
Like
So-
Happening.
So, and I don't think I have a negative way that oh no, I do have a negative way. Beat my dick like it owes me money.
Like it owes me money.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was a lot.
You were too prepared, but how do you deal with anxiety?
Nice. I want to go home. I want to go home.
That's how I deal with
You'll be
it.
fine.
So, and that's actually kind of how I
Beating your dick?
No,
Oh,
I masturbate
Oh.
to deal with anxiety,
Mm-hmm.
and although I am a Cancer, I do cry it out. It's my way of releasing, but I, boss up after that. I don't get stuck in like this, like, oh, I need this dark cloud over me. I need to cry it out to release, and then boss the fuck up.
Now, would you is masturbating?
I'm not
negative or
crying in
positive?
masturbating. Oh, I'm sorry. What was
Is
that again?
masturbating negative or positive?
I don't think it's a negative thing,
I don't
but
think
I
it is.
feel. I think masturbation is a positive thing.
Especially when it's for yourself. It's
Right.
like so
Also-
And then
nice.
too, can I? So when I masturbate too, I'm very big on, there's life and death in the power of the tongue. So if you like
Amen.
say what you want in life while you're masturbating, I feel like it comes to fruition.
Woo.
That's what I
So-
was
That
getting
is a
at.
connection.
I think that's why I have like that like Erykah Badu pussy, because I really feel like I do just like speak, just wealth into
Yeah.
myself while I'm masturbating.
Yeah.
Self-fulfilling pleasure.
Thank you.
It's a real thing. That's something
It is.
definitely encourage. You masturbate
Okay.
and you speak on the things that you
For
want.
your own.
Speak on the things in action.
And your
No,
thoughts too
just
become
like-
your words.
Yeah.
And what your words is
Absolutely.
what
I'm great.
happening.
I'm amazing. As you're stroking your dick, just do that shit. It's
Touching
real life.
it.
It's some real shit. I know it sounds insane, but like you want to work on your finances. Like, talk about, I'm so serious. Be utterly specific.
It is so true, though. Oh my God.
The same way, this is about to be insane, but the same way that,
as if it's not.
Right.
no, the same way like people, God, that's about to sound so insane. The same way people pray to a higher power,
Yeah.
if you pray to yourself and you like verbally fulfill those same prophecies that you
God,
want.
then yourself.
Yes, but if you verbally like try to fulfill those prophecies that you have of yourself, it comes to fruition.
Yeah.
Like you
On
said.
God, son. Say it. On
Life
God,
and death
yo.
are in the
Say
power
it,
of your
son.
tongue.
Say it, yo. Say it. On God.
On God. On Yahweh. On Jehovah. Like. No. Listen, I am out here. I am a devout Christian, but which you probably wouldn't believe based on this episode. But, there's so much power in speaking on your aspirations and like that boost of dopamine or whatever neurotransmitter that boosts up when you're serotonin. There we go. That boost of serotonin when you're masturbating and when you reach orgasm. As you're speaking positive of yourself, is something so powerful. So, like, don't neglect that.
I agree with that.
How do you?
I know.
There are many ways. I actually, to get a little personal,
She also got the baby balls.
have actually gone to the hospital this summer for my anxiety and depression and stuff like that. So I've been going to like groups and like trying to figure out what's real and I'm very creative. So what I like to do is I like to paint, I like to sing, I like to do henna tattoos, stuff like that. But like in the moment, like when you feel that like moment, like anxiety, I do jumping jacks. I just stand up and do it, and people think I'm totally 100% weird, and I don't give a fuck. But like, just like shit. Just gotta go. Like just get out of that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's been a year. I just got a really bad relationship and stuff. So there's a lot of different coping skills. I mean, now I started playing Pokemon Go or something, right? Again, like I pulled it back up. Like, let me just go for a quick walk. Let me catch my Pokemon and get in this gym and like, yes.
Are you too?
I am. But yeah, like it's been good. You know what I'm saying? So just like stuff like that, just like random stuff and how to deal with it.
Well, welcome to the other side. Let me say that.
Yeah, but I mean, the way I badly deal with it, I don't think it's bad, but I smoke weed before too all day.
Well, how much weed?
So no, that's not bad. Because how much money are you spending on the
Depends on money.
Depends on. What's a good day? That's a trap question. What's a good day?
What is a good day?
Lord. Just say a price. Don't say nothing. Just say a price. It sounds better when you just say a price. No, it does. When you say a price, it sounds better. It's like, oh, okay, I could stretch that further, but she doesn't have to.
She doesn't have the time. Yeah,
she doesn't have to put the stamp on it.
That goes.
Yeah, just say a price. Just say a price. Just say a price.
You know what? I don't smoke as much as I used to.
Okay. Your skin looks great. Your eyes look clear.
Thank you.
You've been drinking
water.
You've been keeping drinking your water. Your nails look nice.
You know what?
Yeah, you look good. You out here.
Motherfucking
You got the cushion underneath you. I see you. I see you. You look good. You look good.
You gotta put the W in it.
Okay.
Cheers to that.
How do you guys feel about what we put together yesterday?
I think it's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
Tell me why.
I mean, like I said, I want the purpose of the Unwind event is to create a sense of community. We all come from different backgrounds as an educator, in the health system. We just need that sense of like accountability amongst each other, network amongst each other, and just like-minded people, because doing this whole adult life by ourselves, it is such a struggle. So we need that sense of community to keep that tight knit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love it. And we was just dancing and drinking, buying merch, like supporting each other.
Did you get to
Wholeheartedly.
see yesterday?
I didn't get to.
Alright, Alright, cool. Here's the recap. I just posted on IG.
Oh,
Tell us how you feel about yesterday.
Nah, yo, I genuinely appreciate the opportunity to.
Cause you a bad bitch.
Yo, this is weird.
BB.
Go retaliate. I'm tired of this, bro. Have me be a bad bitch.
No.
How many rings do we
No.
have? How many railway rings is 2? One of them is fake.
I know, because it's green.
But yeah, look at the cat.
Hey, shut your ass up. How do I feel?
Sounds like you were right.
He's projecting.
I am projecting. Nah, I genuinely appreciate the opportunity to kind of build with everyone who comes to these events because it just expands the vision of what we're trying to do.
What are you trying to do?
And like I said, we're trying to create and cultivate a community of mental health and of financial wealth. And we're like attacking it from multiple sides. And I think that's what's important, especially for our generation of being lost of like what's our next step, where are we trying to go, whether we're doing like working in a corporate business, whether we're doing nonprofits, whether we're working in like the health sector. It's important for us to have a system, a diverse system for everybody to kind of feed off of. And every time that we've done these events, it's been nothing but love from people who come from so many different backgrounds. And I mean, just off the strength of like this relationship, you know, like I met Coop, shit, it's been a brick. It's been a very long time. It's been a break. Yeah, it's been a break.
For those not from the DMV, a brick, like what is like a time?
A break is a very extensive moment of time, and and like we established a relationship on being educators, and also on McFadden's.
Yeah.
That's also.
Yo, that is such a throwback.
Yeah.
McFadden's.
Yo, we was at McFadden's faithfully. I was like, yo, it's my birthday. Yo, 2 weeks from now, it's my birthday.
Because if you got on the list, you get a free bottle of champagne.
Yeah.
Oh,
and I got
my
kicked out
God.
because I got 2 bottles of champagne and I popped them and stood on top of the bar and sprayed them on the DJ.
Shout out to Dior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't remember.
Oh God.
We work together. I know.
Okay.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, so
Yeah.
was that DJ? Well, I do apologize. But
He enjoyed it. He has a whole belt. He's
well, it was because it was the equipment, and it was just like I don't give a fuck. And they're like, you gotta leave.
And when I met him,
Yeah.
he was so
But like that's where. What? I was what?
No. You talking about
Growth.
something.
Talking to something important. Yeah. Not that you're not important. You're
right.
beyond important.
No, but think of growth.
Oh.
Because you
Growth.
came up from something.
Bad bitches looking at cameras.
So, but we established a relationship just on like being educators and being in the same field and trying to support each other in that, and that's where our conversations always landed. We've known each other not that long, and people don't even know. People don't even know.
I laugh at it because
That's
the way we interact on camera, I be like, guys, we just got here. It hasn't been long. We just got here though.
I love
so,
that.
it's insane. And
even yesterday, for example, like I saw people like look at me when I was like around the room. They're like, oh, I kind of recognize them. Then when I hugged you, they were like, oh, hey, I'm so and so, and I was like. Nigga, you know, fucking 45. You could just say what's up. You saw me on IG.
You saw me right there.
You have to wait until I touch this thing. I was like, all right, that's cool. That's cool. I mean, that's fine though. That's necessary.
People will do anything for
that's
clout.
not trying to.
Do anything to
But it's correct.
But it's cool. I mean, it's cool.
I wouldn't call that clout.
I wouldn't call that clout.
I think
It's just want to know.
No, they respect your
Niggas are
relationship.
weirdos.
They respect your relationship.
But-
they respect your relationship and who you are, and they're like, can we give this guy a chance? I feel like that's what it is most of the time.
Which is cool, but I don't like talking about me. So, I don't like when other people talk about me yet. So,
Wow.
No, I don't want positive light shining on me. That's really
But
awful.
it's
You got the
okay, but
sunlight
you
on
have
you
to
right
like.
now.
Sometimes you gotta own it.
Nah, fuck that. I'm a fuck.
And that's what I'm also
But,
teaching him in the Tango podcast is just like own your
Okay.
like shit. Like
So
it's
you
okay
guys
to
are
have
growing.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Oh, you guys are growing. No, that's growth. That's growth.
Oh my
Absolutely.
God.
That's growth. Don't make that face. You're a bad bitch, man. Come on, chill, bro.
No,
chill.
forever bad bitch.
Chill, bro. Not
We're
chill.
really
I know what's up.
At
Forever
least
bad
he's really really big on celebrating me, but I'm like, dog, you need to
I cut
be
my own
celebrated
umbilical
too.
cord. That's how bad.
And like I feel like sometimes black men have a hard time accepting that, like,
Shut
oh, like
up,
nigga, you the shit, and he be like, nah, chill, yo, chill. I think that's also a DMV thing, where they be like, chill, yo, chill.
Well, I mean, it also goes back to nigga, I'm trying to be like you.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
yeah.
it's hard to take a compliment. You've had like a whole lifestyle of like parents saying, nigga, you ain't gonna be shit. Or you've had cousins say, why do you have all these things? And it's just hard to like publicly appreciate the things you have because like if someone you're friends with, you're like, hey, I have this thing. I'm so glad we have this. And their first thing is, man, why do you always talk about the things that you have? Or can't you just keep it to yourself? Then you're just like, well, who do I celebrate with if I can't celebrate with my friends? Yeah, and then after you get used to that, you're kind of just like, nah, I'm good.
And I saw something like similar with women where it's like we tell women to be like, love yourself, you're beautiful. But if you're overly confident, we tell them to calm down. Like, you shouldn't have to tell them that. Or, no, you need to humble yourself. No, if you are the shit, like, you don't have to dumb yourself down to make others feel comfortable. Like, own your shit.
I just be like, bring the volume. Unless, like, I'm trying to count money and close up. Bring the volume.
Right, exactly. But we shouldn't have to tell women to, like, calm your confidence down. No. You are the shit.
I can't. If you're the shit,
Cool. Okay, cool.
you're the shit, you're
Tell
the
us,
shit.
tell us your thoughts on
you're the
yesterday
shit.
and what we put together with the Get Home Safe brand.
Yeah, what you think about yesterday?
It was after the whole nut in your mouth.
What?
Hold on, did you see the Deets Nuts commercial? Where he's like, you have Deets Nuts in your mouth? I was like,
No, I think that might only be a Philly thing.
oh, okay.
So there was a commercial on
It's
air
an
in
actual
Philly.
like nuts company, like almonds, cashews.
You're like
It's called
Dietz and Watson.
Dietz.
Like
And it's a
Dietz and
German
Watson,
company,
the lunch-
Deets Nuts.
Not the lunch food, but the turkey meat and shit.
It's like bologna and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, they have like a commercial for like they now sell nuts and like cheap.
No, just keep going.
They
I'm
sell
here
like
now.
nuts and cheese and like almonds and shit, and they be like, put Deets nuts in your mouth. And the commercial's funny as shit. You're like, do you like the taste of Deets nuts?
And the guy was like, you want some of these nuts? And he was like, I want these nuts. And he was like, no, try these nuts. And he brought it and he was like, oh yeah, let me try it. So how these nuts taste in your mouth?
In your mouth.
In your mouth.
No.
And then it cuts.
I really wish this wasn't just a Philly thing. I went because it feels bad awkward now. But like,
And there's a shot. It's a
have
shot
you
on
guys
South
seen this?
Street.
Please make.
You guys,
You see? All right, I didn't want to feel alone on this.
you do
It's a South-
realize you guys now look
That's
like
wonderful.
Philly niggas on camera.
God
Yes.
damn.
You
I mean,
remember
coming
that?
up
You
on
remember-
2 years.
You remember what I was talking about
Yeah,
earlier?
I've
How you
been
guys are
here.
from Philly?
You're not a Philly nigga until a homeless person coughs in your mouth on the L train.
Or bumps you. You'd be like, oh,
And then you're Philly, which hasn't happened. Nobody's coughed in my mouth.
what?
I walk on the train like.
Way to temper
So what did you think of?
Oh,
What'd you think of the event yesterday?
so
I just drooled.
No, what is happening?
I drooled in
Oh my god, I got me out of pocket for the past 2 hours. That's crazy.
Hey, what you doing, sweetheart?
Oh, that went in my mouth. Oh, you'd be freaking out like, oh. Screaming internally like, yo. You
I
be doing
would
like the
die.
Kuba Cube
Okay.
like.
so
I would die.
So you guys really
But
had
not
people
the Koopa
cough in your
Goody.
mouth? You really had someone cough in your mouth?
And like the wind takes it.
Hey yo, that was funny as shit. With the most serious face.
Y'all laughing, I'm mad as shit, yo. No.
She said, hold on, wait. With the handshake and the wind takes it. That joke said,
No, go.
the wind said,
Right, no. Fuck
you.
Right?
Nigga said, let me get $1.
That's what
Oh,
that's when
man.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, bro, why your breath smell like
So
corner store
sorry.
cheesesteak?
Corner store cheese.
Corner store cheesesteak and bourbon.
Elijah, has a bum coughed in your mouth?
A bum is not cold. I told y'all my strategy. I got my headphones in so bums can't talk to me. Homeless people, sorry. It's 2019.
Sorry.
We politically correct in this bitch.
Oh my god.
So I put my headphones in, got my music loud as shit so that they can hear my music through my headphones and know that I'm not listening to you.
Right.
You're not gonna have that.
That's right. I
You
look
ain't
broke.
gonna come through a crosswind.
I work at a non-profit, so I'm broke as fuck.
Tell them about that non-profit you work at.
Well, the non-profit is great. It's one of the few nonprofits in Philadelphia that have been open for 30 plus years, which is rare for nonprofits. But if you live in the Philadelphia area and you have a low-income, first-generation to college student, look up Philadelphia Futures, and they provide resources as well as money, which is like the biggest resource, and mentors. And tons of other things.
Soon.
Yeah, also, don't tag me in the video because they don't know all the ignorant shit I be doing.
No.
But they're out here. Philadelphia Futures. If you're watching, you should go find them.
Yeah.
So cool. Tell me about yesterday. Tell me your thoughts on yesterday.
I thought yesterday was really nice. I love a good diversity. The room was diverse. I love that people took photos with the sign. I thought that was amazing because I've been hooting and hollering about a banner since we started. So it's nice that.
Can you talk about that? Because that art
Did someone
piece
actually
was
like
beautiful.
did that piece, like painted it?
Yes. So
Hey.
a friend of Juice's
Out.
has painted it.
You painted
But yes,
that?
I've been hooting and hollering about a banner
I had
since
to-
we've been working
I
on
had to
this
save
together.
money.
That changed the
cost,
whole aesthetic.
$500.
Huh?
I mean, it was a big
Real
piece.
big shit.
It's a 5x4 painting. It costs $500. I gave him our original print for Get Home Safe because like when people come to our events, I want them to like know that like this is our bat signal. Okay, this is our event with therapists. We want you guys to get help, but we want you to also be comfortable in who you are, and that we're creating this space where you can be accepted. And I was like, you know, why not get something that's like astronomically big as fuck? Because I'm a big nigga. So I was like, Get Home Safe.
That's
And like
awesome.
she did, first person be like, hey, we need to get a banner, we need to get stickers, all this other shit. And those are all great and correct
Yay.
ideas, period. Like none of her ideas are ever bad. But I was like, let's get a portrait on these niggas.
That's a good idea.
So he painted it. I halfway paid for him. Owe that nigga money. He gonna get it when he get it. He already know that's one of my boys. He's actually, Trey is actually the same person who painted that painting that's right there on the wall. He's also the brother of Olu, who was the very first episode that we
Black
had on
Lives Matter.
Snacks.
Okay.
Who's the guitar player who's played for the game and Genuine. And he has another piece that's in the back that you guys aren't gonna be able to see even if
Yeah.
you turn the camera. So, and I had a relationship with Trey since about 2012, 2011. Yeah, so and he's a great guy. So, you know, I want to give artists a couple of chances to like be seen in a different light, and I want to give our brands something to look forward to outside of just like, oh, this is really nice. I want people to be like, I got to take a picture next to the banner that led to me getting help.
That's cool.
That led to me having information for people that I love. That led to like, hey, I can help people and I don't have to be the reason that they got better, but lead to it. So, you know, community
Right.
and shit like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But Coop has always had great ideas, period. That nigga.
It's
right
a
there.
See, look, it's all about like coaching each other. Like, yo, you did that or you
No,
did that.
no,
You gotta
yeah,
praise
no,
each
no,
other.
Yeah, no.
and all
I be
that
sucking
stuff.
my coworkers' dicks. Who I fuck with, all my friends, like all these dicks, they get slobbed.
Ooh.
Know what I mean, right? Spit. Know what I mean?
All right.
Brooke will tell you, Ed will tell you, Coop will tell
I
you.
mean, I'm for it. Like, you know,
yeah.
figuratively, yes.
Yeah, twist,
you know.
no burn.
Twist.
Okay?
What does
No
that
burn.
mean?
Twist, no burn. It's like when you spit on things, it doesn't burn, but there's a twist when she's
Oh.
viciously.
Double got.
God.
The double what?
Double
What the
God,
fuck?
That's a double God. He's right. It's a double
What?
God.
You're ruthless.
I've never heard of
We
this.
just talked
You're
about
only the
porn
cameraman.
for
You're
20
ruthless.
minutes.
Like,
I don't want to hear
come on,
shit
dog.
from any of y'all niggas.
Should we
okay?
end the episode with everyone saying their favorite porn category?
No, we should end.
Oh,
we
wait,
should-
it's Coop's
we should-
turn.
we should
Hold
end
on.
the
Look, she said she
episode.
been wanting to leave.
We should end the
wanted to
episode
leave
by letting
so
everybody
long
know
ago.
that we're
You
all
missed
going to
that.
be doing a joint party on Thanksgiving night.
Woo!
out after Thanksgiving, so
Yes.
everyone has a place they can run away from their families to.
Wait.
And
hold
that
on.
can be,
Wait,
and that can
so-
be for the
Don't just say running
Also
away.
gonna be
Run
community
away
service
from their
the
families.
day before that we're all gonna be involved in because we're about fucking with our niggas and making sure the community is good.
Can we
That's
include
cool.
the LGBT community? Because I know around that time of the
exclude
year,
I just don't want to say.
like
running
from
away your
personal
family.
experience, it is a very tough time.
Okay, well,
So I would love
okay,
to.
so we'll redo the advertisement. On Thanksgiving Day.
With nut in their mouth.
We are going
With
to
peanut nut in
have
their mouth.
all-inclusive- An all-inclusive
Yes, we are.
Thanksgiving night party. All are welcome. Everyone's welcome. All we, he, she, all the pronouns.
All the pronouns in the
All
world.
the pronouns.
They
and them.
are all
They,
welcome.
them.
All the pronouns.
And we're coming together in order to have fellowship after we have family time, or if you're not having family time and you want to have fellowship, we're coming together Thanksgiving night for our party.
I call out ass.
Does that work for everybody?
Absolutely.
That was shout out
I'll
to the
be
political.
I plan on taking off that Friday.
That's only like 2 months away. Or
Right,
something.
look, that's what I'm taking off that Friday.
Hey, it's close
I'm
by.
too tired. Yeah, I'm taking all that Friday too.
I feel that.
Yeah, I'm about to serve up all these
Because
drinks.
adulting is a
Yeah.
scam.
And make sure niggas get home safe. It's not gonna be titled that, but make sure niggas get home safe.
Get home
You can still get a hug
Yeah.
on Thanksgiving.
Oh, they can
From
catch
Juice.
us.
You can
Okay.
get a hug from Juice.
From Juice.
On Thanksgiving.
Ooh, that's a
Oh,
good
you
one.
give the best
It's a
hugs.
good hug.
And I don't. I hate
Yeah,
saying that
that's
in
a
front of my
technique.
boyfriend, but like,
I actually stopped giving people hugs because my wrist has been taking like a lot of a beating. People don't realize like giving the amount of hugs I give does like take a
Hugs
toll on
are
your body after a while.
amazing.
yeah.
So like my wrist like is literally sprained for breaking so many backs on U Street, and it sounds funny, but like people tell you I do honestly break backs on U Street. Like people come to me to get their backs broke.
Feel like that's what you be
Yeah.
saying to me.
That's
Trying to get
good.
that
That's
back
good.
broke.
That's
Trying to get
good.
that. Trying to get that back broke.
You trying to get that back
I
rock,
don't
girl.
He cracked.
Cracks. Thank
Oh,
you.
I'm
Thank
sorry.
you. Thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Crack back.
Back
Where's
broke.
everything?
Crack,
Language means
crack
something.
back.
When I think of
Chiropractic.
speaking that break,
Crack back.
bringing that back.
Hey, Juice the chiropractor.
Yeah. Anyway, everyone deserves hugs and everyone deserves love. So
Most definitely.
thank you for coming to this episode of Snacks. Y'all niggas gonna see more shit from us. Probably gonna drop this in like October.
Yeah, yo. This
Yeah.
is
Better late than
Entangled
never.
Snacks.
Hell
Because
yeah.
it's like
Entangled snacks in this bitch.
Yeah.
Tangled
Yeah.
snacks.
Yeah. I
Oh,
still
that's
don't like peanut
adorable.
butter and jelly,
Drop
but
it.
like
I
this
hope
is
you
know
like
what?
beets nuts in your
The
mouth.
next time y'all want bamboozle somebody,
Bam.
It wasn't a bamboozle.
I thought you were gonna do the teacherly thing and make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and cut the crust off, and you fucking did it.
My mom never did
And you
that.
fucking did it.
I was so
upset.
I was so upset when I
Why?
saw
Oh my
peanut
God.
butter.
Okay, no.
And I was like, how am I supposed to just accept this?
Anyone who listens to Entangled knows that we don't eat shit, we just drink excessively.
Hey,
And
man.
so, that's what we brought. Ain't that right, Fuzz?
Yes.
Yeah, boo boo.
Oh, there they go. There, look at this. Look at
So,
this.
so when are you guys gonna
That's a
hire
lot.
a voice to record your stuff?
Nigga, listen, let me tell you. Season 2
You see this?
is dropping in like, what? What's today's date? Today's
Couple
August 18th. Season 2.
Couple weeks in this bitch.
A few weeks.
Yeah.
Couple weeks. Two. We got a few weeks.
Season 2 coming.
Couples
right?
2.
Yeah, man.
You just, you know, don't play
Again,
with
when
me.
people say break,
But-
I'm like, I need like a time frame.
No, because a couple's 2,
Yes.
fuse 3 or more.
Couple
a
fuse.
break,
Touche.
a break is like half a year.
Yeah.
So, but, we're trying to hit multimedia. We're trying to be in all aspects. Also, we have a whole motherfucking website, www.entangledpodcast.com. For some of you who don't know how to spell entangled, it's
It's
E-N.
an E-N. Somebody was like, and I was like, no, 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 no.
D-E-P-E-N-D.
Do you know what that,
That means, but so
Nigga, you
entangledpodcast.com.
can't
Instagram, it's
spell? Lord.
Entangled Podcast. You can also get all your vintage needs as well as get updated on our monthly event at goods and services _CO.
Coming out with some fall apparel.
Yeah, all the fall shit's dropping because it's about to get cold.
Yeah.
And this was the hottest fucking summer in
Bro,
existence, bro.
why?
You think so?
Like,
Man,
why?
I was hot. I lived in
Well, you
Houston.
think so?
That's facts.
I lived in
Gosh.
Houston. This was
I lived
hot.
in New Orleans, which is an armpit. Like, no, this was the hottest summer I've ever experienced in my life.
Listen, I'm too fat to be wearing tank tops. But like, like I was out here.
You know what?
It was a scam.
It was beautiful.
Okay.
You enjoyed it?
And then
Yes.
I'm
I
sorry,
did too.
us thick-dyed women are struggling like this
sorry.
summer.
I love the house.
Everything rubs and just shakes and sticks. It's a blessing and a curse to have thick
I
thighs.
like being outside.
Me too.
Okay.
In the
And
summertime.
I don't like
I'm pretty sure you smell like
I hate
outside.
snow.
That's what our moms be like. You smell like outside.
I
Ugh.
don't like snow.
Aunties be like, ugh, you smell like
I don't like
outside.
wind. I don't give a fuck about a
Yeah.
scarf.
No.
I like bathing suits.
A scarf.
And booty shorts and tank tops.
Me too, girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Girl.
Thank you.
I like sundresses.
Ooh, well,
Yes.
everybody
Ooh,
likes sundresses.
all of it.
I don't know anyone who dislikes sundresses.
So,
But-
so there's a mental health interview that like I didn't send you guys because I wanted you guys to like do this first and then send it to you, so we didn't have that be a topic. I'm gonna send it to y'all because everyone's like texting me about it. Like, bro, you said that. I'm like, yes, I said that. Ice, nigga. Fuck them niggas. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good day. Thank you for coming out to Snacks. Appreciate you guys.
Bye.
I'm gonna sue.
That was a lot.
That was a lot.
That was a lot.
It wasn't gonna be this. These niggas brought so much alcohol, bro. I said it. I was like, why is it alcohol?